I lied. I'm going to ask one more question.
I knew it.
What do you think? I haven't heard a lot lately. There was a time period, a decade or so ago,
Yeah.
when we were hearing really bad stories about how much of the Amazon was being deforested.
Yes.
It seems to have fallen off a lot lately in terms of information. But you're a person who spends a lot of time there. Tell us what you know about how this is going.
Well, I greatly admire people like Sting and other folks who publicly made this more of an issue. Mm-hmm. The problem is that many people are under the impression that it got solved. Well, Sting was on it. It's okay now, right?
Yeah.
and so it's kind of ironic. I have to say, well, actually, what he did on the one hand was really, really great, and on the other hand, it gave the false impression that this is being taken care of. Mm-hmm. Deforestation of the Amazon is worse than ever. Deforestation of the rainforests of the world has accelerated greatly. So we're losing biodiversity, we're losing trees, we're losing oxygen generating territory, we're losing innumerable animals, birds, fish, insects, plants that we don't even know what they are. They're just disappearing. And
not to mention the potential for healing herbs and so on.
Oh, yeah. I mean, could there actually be an absolute cure for AIDS in a rainforest? Mm-hmm. Yes, there could. Will we find it? I don't know. The race is on. We're like out there scouring the forest as the chainsaws are going, as the tractors with the huge chains between them are just knocking down acre after acre after acre per minute of rainforest, or burning it down for charcoal, or clearing it for cattle grazing, or for GMO soybeans to make subsidized ethanol for our gas-guzzling SUVs. We have a terrible fight on our hands. If the Amazon if the deforestation is not stopped, by 2030 it will be a museum exhibit. I don't want to see that happen. But that is the trend. That is what I'm seeing out there. And I feel like I'm a witness to the twilight of one of the great environments on Earth.
Wow.
And I don't want to be that. I want to be watching its resurgence.
What can people do?
I think that it's a combination of many dozens of things. Do not buy tropical rainforest hardwoods for your deck. You don't need Ipe and mahogany deck. Get the recycled stuff that lasts 14 generations. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn that off. Okay. That was crude. Buy sustainably produced rainforest products. Write your legislators and tell them that this matters to you. One person does it, they don't pay attention. Two doesn't, they don't pay attention. 200,000 people do it, they pay attention. There is strength in numbers, and if people care, if they don't act, then that care just kind of evaporates into the atmosphere.
That's very true. And there are powerful people who are trying to use the rainforest in ways that are not sustainable.
Yes.
So it's up to citizens who care to actually take some sort of action, and particularly with what they know how to do. We do live in a democracy, and our votes do count.
Yeah.
Luckily, at least we are for the time being. Maybe if we don't pay attention, that might go away.
We need an anti-deforestation candidate out there to vote for.
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be.
Anybody mind? You've ever thought about running for office?
Oh, I would be such a horrible politician. I'm unsuited for it. I would say all the wrong things. I wouldn't be able to do the whole schmoozing thing because it would be so insincere. I'd be a nightmare. I'd be so the wrong guy.
Well, you're not for this. We're very happy that you've come to spend some time with us. Thank you, and we wish you all the luck in the world.
Thanks, James. It's a real pleasure.
Keep us
Appreciate
surprised.
Will do.